Froggy and Nana Michelle. I'm a little bit early. I got it together a little early, and then I saw y'all were here, so I decided to go ahead and hit the live button. Now, got y'all on my phone. Hey, Miss Linda, Froggy and Nana Michelle and Miss Linda, and I'm going to read a little. Hey, Jaxie May and Bonnie, we're early. I had it ready, but now I had some folks here already. Froggy's been here a good while. And then Nana Michelle. Hey, Dana, Lisa, Bonnie, Silver Fox. Howdy, everybody. And Zach, let me read One of a Kind Vlogs. Howdy do. Let me read one little quote or two out of this Dollar Tree book that I love. Hey, Tammy. It says, remember that life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. I screwed that up. I really like this one. You are never too old to get another goal or to dream a new dream. And that's by C.S. Lewis. Hey, Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce Chapman is here. Among other folks I had howdied already, and Gayla's here. Dana, Triple C and Blind Stitches, Marsha, Mukbangs. Can y'all hear me okay? Am I loud and clear? Hey, Miss D.O.Y. Jeanette and Dina coming in saying liked and shared already. Good to see you all. And Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy. Clear and good. Okay. Good. Glad you can hear. Look, y'all, I know this is Wednesday, so it's Whip Wednesday, right? And y'all all know, the ones of you who know me well, or even know me a little bit, know that I start a gazillion things, and when I finish something, if I have an FO, well, that's time to celebrate. I got an FO, y'all. What? Yeah, it's that same old tired pattern I do all the time, but I think it's pretty. Here it is. There's the back. It's good old Hellspun. But I like it fine. It was almost done. I just had to do a few more little rows. I ran out of this English. No, it wasn't called English Tutor. The color is Tutor, and it's just homespun. But this part down here is cream, but it matches the cream up here, I think. So I think it came out pretty dang good. Hey, Terry. Howdy, everybody. You hit over 500 today. Woo! Bonnie Got Knits and more. If you haven't subscribed to her, please do. And y'all know, subscribe to each other. I copy my good buddy Triple C Dana from Creatively Created Crochet. And they do, and her husband Joe, Triple C and Joe Show. They do they tell you to put up CC, which means content creator. If you are one, and or even if you just have a channel, and if maybe you haven't put your own content on yet, but you can still get subscribers. And then when you decide to do that, first video of your own, hopefully. But if you never do, what's the harm in having subscribers? Hey, Starla and Heather Hartsong and Angela Wright is using her hubby's John Wright's account, I do believe. And Linda Quilty is here. It wouldn't be right without Linda. She's always here, and I'm so glad. And Deanne Spencer. And y'all know that's my real name. Dee is my first, and Ann is my middle. That's it, and that's all, like Kelly says. Hey, Amy Long, I'm so tickled that you were able to catch a live. Woohoo! And Lori Armstrong is here. She's lurking while she works on a baby sweater, and that is perfectly acceptable. Hey, Ola. Oh, she's in the chat, in the ads, I mean. Remind me to howdy Miss Ola Joe. We are playlist buddies today. So she's running my playlist. I'm running hers. And that came from Miss Triple C Dana. So if you need help with watch time, get up with Dana. Or do your own group and match people up to be. But what Dana's done is, she's made out a schedule. So each day we have a different person that we partner with to play each other's videos. And we have a playlist specifically for that person to play. Hey, Pat Patterson. She says she's working on a knitted shawl using a latte cake and ham and bean soup in the crock pot. That sounds wonderful. Yes, Jeanette, Dana has done that before. And there's my buddy, Miss Nancy, at She's Got Yarn Too. Did you see I unboxed your fabulous Happy Mail that you sent me? Hey, Sugar Plum Pat Dancer. Yes, that's Angela, right? Yeah, congratulations, Miss Pat. And anybody else who just came in, I got an FO. I know it's Whip Wednesday, and I got plenty of those to show, but I found this in a bag, and it was almost done. I'm still working on that baby blanket. I love it. And I think that even though it's nice and warm, I've got the AC on already because here in central North Carolina, it's like the high today was predicted to be 81. It was 75 this morning earlier. Here's the back. And I have this. This is not my own. I haven't written a pattern. Doubt if I ever will. But this very easy pattern, and this was from Darn Good Yarn. I saw Miss Darla Crafty Yarn Owl that she had opened a box from, I love Darla. And she and my friend Kate from Bitch and Stitches, they did a yarn swap. And I believe Kate, it was, sent Darla a shawl pin just like that. One of y'all or a couple of y'all had told me it was from Darn Good Yarn, which I should know. Y'all know I forget stuff. And look, Dina Ann, another one of you lovely folks, sent me the questions from Bag of Days tag. So y'all don't have to ask me. I got it here. Hey, Miss Julie, Chafee Mazza, so good to see you again, darling. And David says, it's me, old log, standing in the need of prayer. And he said that was an old spiritual. And that sounds good to me. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Ola Joe is in. Woo! I was just telling them we were playlist buddies today. Hey, Miss Becky Bramlett and Maribel. Hey to everybody. Here I am looking over there when I should be looking at y'all. Even have y'all on my phone. Since it's Whip Wednesday, I did show an FO, but I'll show you some whips too. Y'all have seen some of these before. I'm sorry. Well, the first main one I'm doing, is this. And it's just a little tiny receiving blanket, but it is getting a little bit longer. It keeps flipping up on me. But it's getting a little longer. That's the back of it. This is the front. I'm mid-row, so I can't open it all the way up. But this is the little baby blanket that will be little Mama Swift's little grandbaby, and I would like to get it done before she goes off to college. This is one of my gorgeous hooks that I won From Miss Jeannie. Butterfly Dreams. Oh, what's Jeannie's name of Jeannie? Is she here? She did the hook set for you, a hook set for me, and I won. So I got a set of Brenda's lovely hooks, and I'm using this with the Ferris wheel. And I just got this not a week or so ago. They had these on sale. And this is the cherry on top. Cherry on top. So y'all know, moss stitch. If it's crochet, it's moss stitch. That's just the way it is. That's just the way I like it. Like Miss Kelly said, that's it and that's all. And then here, this is mainly showing y'all yarn, and some of you have seen it before, but this is Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton. And the name of this color is Nutmeg Nibbles. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like it's not really, well, this is like a light gray, and then it goes into like a slate gray. And this is like a mauve color and a lighter, and then it gets into some creams in here. So anyway, all these will be rectangular wraps. And remember, Gina from Knitting Turnpike. Hey, Linda Simpson and Madonna. And everybody who's come in. Hey, Karen, a Yarn Addict with Karen. While I'm running my mouth about whips. Y'all know I got whips aplenty. This is one of my lovely Prim hooks made in Germany. I love these hooks. And I love the knitting needles. Remember, Gina got me the little thing at Valentine's Day that had the little yarns in the little cupcake containers. It's down here somewhere. So I've started on that. That will also be a rectangular wrap. And I got these little balls of what feels like merino from Miss Reggie in Germany. So I'm going to put those in there too. And, you know, Crystal has been showing some willow yarns. And I've had this farmhouse cotton for the longest time. So I just been, you know, messing with it. And I've got this in lots of colors. And this yarn is 100% cotton, made in China, but it feels great. It's 300 and some yards, 328 yards, 300 meters. And it's a size 3. So that's a neat cotton. And Miss Julie sent me this beautiful yarn. And she was crocheting some up the other day. I think, were you making a top or something with yours, Julie? You know what? Mine will be a rectangular wrap. Aren't those colors gorgeous, though? I'm not usually a pink and purple gal, but these are beautiful together. And it kind of goes into a peachy color there, too. So there it is. I've kind of abused it, sticking it in and out of bags. Dee, we had a discussion about you breaking out in yarn hop. I know, Miss Julie, but what can I do? It's my job to show you this stuff, ain't it? This is the Dollar Tree chenille. This will also be for little Quinn Rose. In case I never get that other one finished, I figured I might start on this. It has the prettiest colors. This is one whole ball, this section right here, and it's not going to be very long. I mean, very big either. But this reminds me of pansies, putting this yellow with this, doesn't it, y'all? This is just garter stitch. This yarn, y'all, is so yummy. I've never been much for chenille, but These colors, they are beautiful. And then I went back to the Dollar Tree and they were gone, 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 gone. And you know, when I was talking about favorite yarn the other day, and I keep mentioning Unforgettable and Landscapes, but I got so many. And y'all mentioned some too, like Jaxie was saying. Arabella. Arabella is another one. And y'all know this yarn here that we never had in our Michaels, but you folks in Canada, I found out had it. It's discontinued, but you Shapia's Wanderlust is the same thing as this, except it's much smaller yardage. Look at how much yardage was in this. 507.44. It's delicious, ain't it? I think 75, Dana, but I'll check and let you know. I'll check and let you know. How's my Kimmy Poo? Kim Crochets and Knits. And y'all know I'm loving it. I haven't used this yet. What the fleck? Everybody's been using this. Hey, Lisa. Lisa's in Canada. I bet she got some of that yummy yarn whenever it was in their Michaels. I totally missed it. I didn't find out about it till it was discontinued. So when I find some of this beautiful yarn, you can find it every once in a while on eBay, sometimes even on Etsy, but you're going to pay for it. Yeah, about $10 a skein, I think is reasonable for that many yards. It's all acrylic, but I love it. It's roving. It feels good. It's soft and squishy. Love it, love it, love it. But if you can't find it, remember Shapia's, looks like Sheep G's, Shapia's Wanderlust has the same colors, but much less yardage. Much less yardage. I don't know where this came from. And this is a Dollar Tree hook. I like it fine. I don't know where it fell out of. So, hey, Jurassic Mark. What a cool name. Let me see who all I've missed here. Miss Linda Simpson from the UK is here. And there's Lisa's Crochet saying hey to me and everybody. And Dana said, okay, she asked me how many I cast on. Dana, if I forget to get back to you on that, remember to ask me again. I'll check after this and let you know. Oh, and y'all don't let me forget, after I'm done today, David Browning, and I think he's here. I know he is because he was standing in the need of prayer. Oh, Lord. He was singing that spiritual. We go over to David's for Wild Wednesday or something. David, what'd you call that? Yeah, tea. What is my tea? Did I even tell y'all that yet? Mine's hot as everything still. I have peach and passion fruit. And woo, is it hot. Hey, Miss Dago. Oh, she's in ads. And remember to tell her howdy. Hey, Sissy. Dina's knitting puppets. Let me make sure I got everybody right quick, which I think I already said. Then we'll get into these questions again. I did a terrible job. And it was funny because that's what Miss Karen was doing. But Bod, Crystal, the one that came up with these questions, she challenged it. You know, she called out some names. Of course, Gary, Urban Yarn. And I believe it was Debbie, the Canadian crocheter. And Rose. And I forget who else. Jaxie said Mandala roving is now number 1 for 3-weight for her. But Arabella is number 1.5. I love Arabella too. I love it. I love it. But I also love Picasso, like Madonna. And I know Madonna, I know some of y'all said, but Madonna, what about Happy? The Mandela, what was it? Mandela, y'all help me out. Mandela something. Julie says she's making a sweater from Fiber Fox. Very cool. Cool, cool, cool. So what are the rest of you working on? Brenda's here. I think I don't know if I saw Brenda or not, but I'm loving her. Loving these hooks like everything. I was so lucky to win Jeannie's hook set for you and hook set for me. There's Sandra Dusenberry. Yeah, that's it. Mandala Ombre. Happy. Yep. Speaking of urban yarn, Gary, he's here. Woo! Hey, Gary. Telling me hey and all the Squirrel Squad. I didn't say you, Siri. Bye. If I say Terry or Gary, Siri thinks I'm talking to him. Pat Dancer says the last 2 days she has been playing Creative Grandma's playlist as requested by Tracy on Crochet Rocks. What a great thing to do. I miss that, but yay. Has anybody heard about how her surgery, did she already have the surgery, Miss Pat, do you know? Or anybody? Has a male voice. Yeah, I picked a British male. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yep, Gary is in the house and a bunch of you wonderful squirrels. We have 50 in the house and I'm showing 42 of these. Could use a few more. Blind Stitches Marcia is saying she's having a crochet block, doesn't know what to work on next. So does anybody have suggestions for Blind Stitches creations? That's our Marcia. Please remember to put CC up if you would like your link dropped. CC, content creator, but even if you don't have your own videos and you want folks to subscribe to your channel, everybody's got a channel because you've got an account. Maybe one day you'll decide to push that button and record. You never know. I never thought I would, but I'm so happy. So happy that I did. Dina said she had hot dogs for dinner. Okay. Sissy says she put Glenda's Creative Grandma's address in both of our Facebook groups. So thank you, Sissy. She takes care of my Facebook group much better than I do. Hey, Ola Joe. Been running your playlist. Pat says surgery was supposed to have been Monday, but don't know the results. Well, she's on our prayer list, Miss Glenda Winkleman, Creative Grandma, so we will be keeping her in our prayers. David said he's working on a hat for donation. And Lisa said that she is working on Bag of Day Crystal's new wrap. Is that the white one? Everybody's going crazy over that. I know, Ola Joe, I've had you running since last night because I got ahead over the weekend. Well, let's go over these questions again. I do have some trivia in case, but well, let me go. Let's see what everybody's working on first. What you drinking and what you working on? Let's see. Terry says, to Blind Stitches, Marcia, I make washcloths and baskets in between projects when she doesn't know what to make. And that's good. I do washcloths a lot of times. David said, Urban Yarn very kindly tagged him with the 10 questions. He recorded and posted a video this morning. So y'all check David Browning's channel out for his 10 answers to the 10 questions. Jaxie says, Gary, a video showing a treat for you should be going up today. Sounds interesting. And Miss Triple C Dana is editing her new tank top pattern. Don't forget, guys, she goes on every weekday morning at 9:30, Monday through Friday, for her craft hour. It's so much fun. She does a beautiful prayer to start off, howdies all of us, and gives us the best shout outs ever. And then she'll do a little craft. Like today, she made a hook case. Really cute. She got it all done within the hour. Well, hour and a half. So she takes the first half an hour to do the prayer and the greeting everybody, housekeeping stuff. Linda says, Miss Linda Simpson, she's working on Reggie's new pattern, Miss J Hook Crochet, over in Germany, and Tunisian shawl. Very good. Miss Linda's Yarn Barn, is working on a Daphne Afghan. And Miss Pat Dancer says she's working on part 4 of Krista's Secret Yarnery, her cow, CAL. Ola Jo says she's working on a hat for Hat Not Hate. Blind Stitches is asking for her link to be dropped, which I bet you somebody's already done. And Linda from the Yarn Barn is saying she's having black coffee. Ola Jo is drinking water, which I've got to do more of. And David said, no, the head wrap's a suggestion for the person who didn't know what to do next. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And Quilty Crocheter is Linda. She's asking the other Linda from the Yarn Barn, what's the Daphne Afghan? And Inga is here, INGE. Madonna said she's drinking beer and working on her messy room. And Madonna had, hey, V from Steals the Show Crochet and Chefs. Madonna had a great idea about doing her Vita, which is video every day, in April. She's going through bags and boxes and things, going through those things that we put off and cleaning up her room, which is definitely something I need to do. Maybe that will inspire me to actually do videos. I've got so many ideas of things I need to do. And Terry says that Bonnie Got Knits and More, she could use some help. She's at 350 some for subscribers. So, Terry, it's not Mayers. I had been saying it wrong. Matas? Is it Matas Crochet? Oh, thank you so much, Carrot Boo. Carrot Boo comes in with the super chat, and I don't even know Carrot Boo's in the room. Thank you so much, you sweet thing. She's got yarn too. I did see that you were having, Nancy, a giveaway, but I didn't. I haven't looked at it yet, but I will. But I don't want to enter it because I might win. And you've given me such wonderful stuff already. Oh my gosh. But I will definitely watch it. And I may respond, comment, but if I get picked, don't give it to somebody else. It's not that I don't want it, but I got other people need to be blessed. I've been winning everything lately. I felt so bad. I even won Charlie's Have a Yarn with Charlie, her bingo the other night. Well, I was over at V's playing Blingo, totally forgot Miss Charlie's. And she had a wonderful, when I went back and watched the replay, Sissy told me about it. Two people told me that I had won. And everybody said, oh my gosh, it's a huge box. Hey, Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams. I never did see the big box, and I looked at it several times, but I saw that she was putting it. I must have blinked and missed it, but I've looked at it a couple times. Thank you, Bonnie Got Knits and More. Oh, Urban Yarn. You're sweet, but other people need it. I've been blessed aplenty. I've been blessed aplenty. Pat Dancer says, David, she watched your video on the 10 questions. Let's see. And Urban Yarn says, oh, at Creations by Jaxie, I'm so excited to see that. Or should I hold off watching it? Froggy Winnie Knitting's telling folks howdy do. Sissy says to Terry, she does the same thing, and also hats, especially blue hats. Starla, hey honey, she says she's working on a baby blanket in the Tunisian furrow stitch. I have got to, when I can take time, when I get the baby blanket done, then I will allow myself to try to learn Tunisian. I've been wanting to do that forever. Miss Joyce Chapman says rectangle granny Afghan. And Miss Crochet Life and Stuff with Deborah says she's working on the American Tank by On the Hook Crochet. Is that Miss Jeannie? With Comfy Cotton. And Bonnie subscribed to She's Got Yarn Too, which is my buddy Nancy. And check out Crafty Bones. She's come in here before some too. Hey Ariel, and hey Catfish Terry. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Jaxie says, no, Gary, please watch at your convenience. It's just a little thank you. She's exporting now. And Gary says, great idea. He's got to grab some water too. Madonna, I had some beer over the weekend. Madonna's in favor of it daily, I do believe. Scala not feeling well. I missed that, honey. I hope you feel better if you're still here. And if you're not, maybe you'll catch the replay. I see Heather from Heart Song saying to feel better. And Lori Armstrong says, baby sweater from Crochet Creations by Christy. Her live challenge is on her hook. And y'all know I love me some Christy, so please check her out. And she's got water in her cup. Hola, Joe saying, hey to be. Good to see you. She's probably howdy to everybody. And Miss Crochet Life and Stuff with Deborah says she's going to draw for her giveaway this week. And I see her having a CC there. So if my lovely mods will, I see. Froggy Winnie Knitting's already taken care of that. I know I always get behind. There's Miss Jeannie saying hey to me and everybody else. Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie. We had a good time at her live last night. Hey, Miss Irene, Pivy does it all. And Rosie 906. Just watched Gary's video and he tagged me. I've been looking for a new yarn podcast, so I came over to see who I was. Well, I'm so glad you did. I'm a mess. I'm a train wreck. I'm mostly I don't know what I am. Just a mess, but I'm glad y'all come to see me. Hey, Claptrap. But I love every one of you. I do that. I got the love of the Lord, and I like to share it with folks. Let's see. There's lots of people saying howdy to this one, that one, and the other one. I'm trying to get through my howdies. So I kind of got it. Now, if y'all will, hey, Carrie, the Yarny Elephant's in here. And if I missed you, I sure didn't mean to. But if y'all will, allow me to go over these questions of bods. I'll make a video too. Deborah says, if I'm a hot mess, you're our mess. I can be your mess, that's for sure. Okay, so Bagaday's first question was favorite color yarn. And she said, we all know what Crystal's favorite color is, right? Brown or any shades of brown. Hey, Nancy, hooked on crochet. Yeah. Starteritis. I got it bad. I've always had it. And I don't know that I have a favorite color. I told y'all before that I kind of go with the seasons. So now in spring, I'm trying to go with like this baby blanket pastels. And these came from the Dollar Tree, but they've got all the beautiful pastels. The lovely light blue. Oh, y'all know. Y'all saw it the other day. The mint green and all that. So right now I'm into pastels because we're into pink. Even this is pretty. And the dark pink. And this is the fleck yarn. Favorite weight of yarn. I told y'all, and the favorite type is number 3. Y'all know mine's roving, same as Crystal's. Favorite weight, I went with lace and fingering, which is crazy because it takes me so long, but I was all about getting a bunch of yardage for my money, especially if I buy hand-dyed yarn. But I think kind of a sport weight somewhere in there. Sport weight or number 3. I'm sort of on that for right now. Favorite style is roving. Favorite fiber is wool in the fall and winter, and it's cotton. Thank you so much, Irene, for that super chat. That's so sweet of you. Cotton and bamboo right now. I'm just looking to see. Terry says she's getting off the keyboard, but she'll be lurking and working, and that's totally fine. Okay, and favorite brand of yarn. Let's see here. Favorite brand that you can easily get within your country. I'm sort of Lion brand because they have so many different types, and they're often having sales like 3 for $10, 5 for $10. Hey Ursula, hey, you're here. Everyone's in bed, so you're on earphones and cell phone. I'm glad you're here. Yay! Good. And but I love Hobby Lobby, and I guess that goes with brick and mortar. For brick and mortar stores, we have Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Dollar Tree. I wish we had a Joann close by, but my nearest Joann's more than an hour away. Of course, I could order stuff if I wanted to. Also for, let's see, favorite yarn brand that isn't easy to get into my country. I'm loving the Noro yarn that Crystal's been showing, and I actually have some here somewhere in this house. It's in the pile next to my chair in there, but that pile, oh my gosh. Thank you, Miss Ursula, for those South African czars. Hey, Kelly. Miss Kelly's here. That's it. And that's all. She's here in the room. Come on in the room. I'm copying Kelly. Y'all please go see Miss Kelly. She is wonderful. Kelly's Crochet Adventures. And my wonderful, lovely, delicious Dana, creatively created crochet with Triple C. All of y'all are wonderful. Please visit each other. Miss Ursula is wonderful. Oh my gosh. Woo! Ginger's here, the yarn geek. She had a live on Instagram yesterday, and I mistakenly, I thought I was updating something, and I ended up on her live. I've never been on an Instagram live before. Ginger, that was crazy. I did not mean to crash your live. That was crazy. But Ginger's wonderful. You got to check her out. And you know that she and Kim, Affordably Crafty Kim, do a thing, Affordably Geeky, on Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock. and Miss Brenda and V and Ursula. Well, y'all tell us, Miss Ursula, when you do y'all's thing together, is that on I'm thinking Saturday at noon, but it's not every week, is it? I can't remember y'all's schedule, but Ursula, if you'll tell us. And Miss Linda was on this morning. She had a live that was, I think, like 8 o'clock this morning. Miss Linda, I got up at like 9:45 this morning. I was even late to Dana's. That was crazy. I never sleep that long. But so Noro, I like to order hand-dyed yarn from Chandi or Shandy, Chandi Expression Fiber Arts. I've even got some here somewhere. Might take me a minute to locate it. I showed y'all before. It's in this beautiful little bag. She's based in Charlotte, North Carolina, but she doesn't actually have a brick and mortar store, so you have to order from her online. But she's got gorgeous patterns, and she gives away patterns. She has a free pattern Friday, so check her out. Is that not gorgeous? And it is so soft. This is called Authentic, and it's alpaca silk lace, 50% baby alpaca, 50% mulberry silk. And there's 604 yards in this. So I got not one, but two. And my thought is to ball this one up also. And instead of doing it myself, I've got a Swift and a yarn baller to double strand this for a lovely, if I ever get it done, spring shawl. So I love her yarns. And Gia the Yarn Nut, yarnnut.com. I know Madonna loves her. Hey, Gina, Knitting Turnpike is in the house, and Kelly, Crochet Me Pink. She says, Miss Kelly can't stay, having severe weather thunderstorms. You won't be on at 8. Okay, honey, we'll be praying. Everybody pray for Kelly and everybody in the area about those storms. Thank you, Kelly, for letting us know. And I will try to get to see. She's on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. Kelly reminded us, let's see, she says 8 p.m. Central, so she's at 9 p.m. Eastern. Normally on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights, but she just said she won't be on tonight because of storms. Isn't that yarn gorgeous? It's beautiful. Dina's here with me, being on the train. You on the train with me? Right along with Granny. So, if you love ice yarn, Gia's here in the States, and she sells ice yarn. Yes, the price of the skein, hank, ball, whatever is more, but she's got to pay the shipping to get it here. But you don't have those crazy high shipping prices like ice does. So it all, kind of evens out, and, probably even cheaper. And the thing is, you want to help and support our friends. And so Gia's got a channel, the Yarn Nut, and so check her out. And her website is yarnnut.com. And she sells not only ice yarn, but she's got some hobium yarn. I just got, my buddies got me a nice gift certificate. And I just got my Marilla and Picasso and some hobium yarn in. And I showed that to you guys when I got that before. Let's see. What is another question here? Do you keep scrap yarn? If so, what do you do with it? I keep it, but I really haven't done anything with it yet. I'll either, when I was meeting with the meeting at the senior center once a week with a craft group, you just brought whatever craft you wanted to work on for like hours from 9 in the morning till like 12ish. I used to take it to a lady who would took it to, I think, a nursing home where they used it to make scrap blankets and that kind of thing, or either a group that made them for the nursing home. I can't remember which, but I used to donate them. Right now, they're just kind of sitting. So if y'all know somebody that I can send those to, I'm just not much for scrappy projects. I've seen some that are really neat. Cammy, we call him Cameron, that was on the screen with me the other day, did that big, beautiful project bag using his scraps. I think he said that was a Jada and Stitches thing. You all know my favorite thing to crochet or knit is wraps or shawls, and I do the same doggone thing in knitting and crochet. Crochet is moss stitch, rectangular wrap most of the time, and knitting is this triangular shawl that I do. But I have found that new little capelet that I did this actually it's not really a capelet, it's a cape. That one that I did, Gina, I don't know if you saw this when you came in, but I got a FO, Gina. It's another, you know what, homespun. And so this is it's hot today, or I would have this on. It doesn't really go with my t-shirt I've got on. This pattern I have on the link to it on my community tab. It's very, very easy. And I also have that one row lace repeat that I did I've got that started with several things too, that I did my Advent things on. I did 2 Advent scarves. I sent one to Miss Christie in Tennessee, hooked on crochet with Christy. Hey, Miss Helen, if I didn't say, and Susan M. And I sent one to Kim, Affordably Crafty Kim. But this one I found, and I love the little ruffle on it. The only thing, it was like almost double the size that I needed. So when I make it again, I'll just decrease the number that I cast on. I'll have to play around with the numbers a little bit. Hey, Katrina's Crochet World. Good to see you. So, and this is just very, very easy. It's just, you start with this. This is about 3 rows. Extremely easy to do this little ruffle. And then all of this, I know this is so busy, it's hard to see, but all of this is stockinette, knit a row, purl a row. And then this is just knit stitches here, which you really can't tell in this variegated. And this is in the colorway Vineyard. I don't even know if that's a colorway that you can still get homespun in. It's just what I had started with. But I love this, and this was almost finished, and I just had it in a bag, so it was nothing but a row or 2 and then casting off, and I was done. I said, yay, I got an FO. I should have saved it for FO Friday. Hoping to have that baby blanket done before long, though. So I hope y'all are answering these some too as we go along. If not, we'll get to your answers. Let's see. Favorite online yarn shop. I think I said that. Expression Fiber Arts. What is my favorite thing to crochet or knit? If I could crochet or knit one last thing for the rest of my life, what would it be and what yarn would I use? Any of those yarns I said that I loved, like this one, which is discontinued, but you can get the Shapia's Wanderlust, or the Picasso Landscapes Unforgettable True Boo Kobu. I like the boos a whole lot too. I haven't ever used the New Boo yet. Have any of you guys use that? Hey, Laura Lee. Melody Crochet is 20 away from her 10K. And that's the name of her. Would somebody put her link up? Show her and her husband some love. She has a fun channel. If y'all want to put Lorlee or somebody put that link up, I'll check her out. Hey, Simply Shelby, if I didn't tell you. Don't think I did because you're just now saying howdy. Let's see. Arabella that I get from Hobby Lobby. And I like that Furls. I know it's expensive. Furls new acrylic. I think it's gorgeous. I didn't bring it in here with me, but y'all saw it when I got the 10. I think there's either 14 or 15 colors, and I got like 10 of them. And so I got a price break for getting 10 of them. And I know that Crystal, when she ordered hers, she got a tote bag with hers, but then they ran out of those, but that wasn't offered. Hey, Miss Tricia, Mama Swift, how are you, darling? I'm still working on that baby's blanket, trying to focus on that. And Trish, I've started another one for her, too. I can't work on one thing. It's the beautiful Dollar Tree Chanel. I mean, it's not stretched out all the way, but all the pretty, this was one ball of it, but I thought that made a right decent size stripe. Got all the pretty colors. Dina's got the prayers up if y'all want to take a look at that. Jaxie says, WT, is it you? WT is Wonder Twin. And Trisha's saying, oh, Trisha's home. She got home from being with her daughter and Miss Quinn Rose and the daddy-o. And I know you're tired, Trish. And I know you're sad. You're probably so tired you don't have, well, I know you are. I know I'm sad when I'm not with my grands. I never have been. I mean, they've always lived 13 hours away from Granny, so we FaceTime. I mean, it's not as good as being there, but, oh, Froggy went a knitting. That's a great idea. Froggy went a knitting says, let's card bomb Glenda. We were talking about her a while ago at Creative Grandma with some happy cards and well wishes. Creative Grandma, P.O. Box 225, Jersey Shore, PA. And there's a zip code. Very good. Thank you. Please write that down because after I stop, it takes a day, pretty much 24 hours for my chat to come back up. So write that down, guys. And is Olivia with you, Michelle? See Mama Swift saying hey to Olivia. But if she's not, I'll say hey anyway in case she watches this later if she's not with you. Hey to Gracie. Hey to Adele. Angel J. Pray and Crochet. Linda Just a Crochet Sister. And all of my lurkers. Sissy saying hey, hey. Pat saying, great idea, Froggy. Yes, it is. And please, please, please keep her in your prayers. She is on our prayer list. And and you saw Dina putting the prayers up. If anybody else, she has cancer, Rosie. I had heard uterine was the last I had heard. And Froggy says you got the address from Jane Wynn. And how is Jane's husband, Thomas, doing? Do you know, Froggy? David said that's a great idea. I hope her address is all it probably is available at her about tab. But you can get it. Just scroll back up and you can grab it, David. Hey, Denny. How are you, darling? Hey, hey, hey to everybody. Have 60 in the house and 64 thumbs. So, yay. So I have a trivia for you guys, or do you want to answer some of the questions I answered, or were you answering them along with me? Don't forget, David's on after me. Oh no, I just lost those questions. Oh well. Froggy says Jane Wynn's husband's tumor markers are down, and that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. Hey, Mimi Cat Do. Okay, Bonnie says, Jane says his markers are doing real good. Okay. You answered as I asked it, Miss Ursula. Okay, I will go back and see those then. Tricia says she has been reunited with her yarn. All is good. Let's see. Crochet Nana Michelle said that Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She's on after David tonight for Sharon's hashtag Our Gifts of Love. Thank you. Thank you, Nana Michelle, for letting me know that. Absolutely a good thing. And Denny says that is good news about Thomas. Amen. Amen. We can all use that good news. Okay, well, here's a little bit of trivia for you. We won't get finished, but we can get started. This is about all different kinds of crafts. To make a pinata, one might begin by placing strips of paper these are all real easy, into a solution and then placing them onto a balloon. When the design is completed, the paper will be allowed to dry and then pop the balloon. End result is a lovely pinata filled with candy. What craft is this? Number 1, paper mache. 2, wood carving. 3, sculpting. 4, painting. These are so easy, but sometimes it's fun just to do easy stuff. I see paper mache. I see number 1. Paper mache, number 1. Paper mache. Pinata paper mache, number 1, number 1. I think we all knew that one. And these, we don't know the answers till we get finished. Okay. This craft can use many different colors on canvas or anything the imagination can come up with. There are many different styles, such as abstract, still life, and impressionism. What craft is this? Number 1, painting. 2, origami. 3, sculpting. 4, Picasso. Mama Swift says 5, drinking. Reminds me to have some tea. Cheers, Trish. Not as much fun as what you're having, but it's what I got. It's what I can have. Okay, everybody get their answer in for that one? Okay. This craft involves using a needle, thread, and fabric. The end result may be a quilt, clothing, or maybe a pillow sham. What craft is this? Number 1, calligraphy. 2, embellishment. 3, painting. 4, sewing. Hey, Crafty Bones, there you are. That's Miss Jennifer. How in the world is everybody? I see sewing. Oh, I saw a number 1. Number 1 was calligraphy. Hey, honey. All right. Next Number 4, this craft might involve tree branches, nails, and stain. The end result may be a fine piece of furniture that people enjoy admiring or using. What craft is this? Number 1, origami. 2, carpentry. 3, sculpting. 4, miner. Hey, Daphne, I love you too. Love all my squirrels, the nutty buddies, and all the squirrels. All the squirrels, all the squirrels. Linda says, sorry, y'all. She was boiling chicken for the chicken pot pie. No problem. You were listening, just not near the keyboard. That's fine. Okay, see lots of number 2s on that one. Number 5, this craft may use different shapes of cut glass that vary in colors to create a picture of some kind. The end result could be a lamp, a window, or many other things. What craft is this? Number 1, woodworking. 2, origami. 3, painting. 4, stained glass. So good to see you all. And Miss Karen says hello to all her wonderful yarny friends. She's so sorry she was on her phone earlier and couldn't say hello to everybody. Karen, a yarn addict from Karen, says hey to everybody. She's always so good about doing that. And Daphne says, hey, y'all, how are you? 42 tap dancing. Okay, let's see. Where were we? 6. Okay, this craft involves folding paper into many different designs, from simple fans and boxes to complex airplanes and animals. Start folding and figure out what craft this is. Number 1, origami. 2, carpentry. 3, calligraphy. 4, stenciling. 6, taking a nap, Irene says. I do that while I'm trying to stitch. Knit or crochet. Did everybody see? I might show this again Friday for FO Friday. I got an FO, y'all. Some of y'all have seen it like 3 or 4 times, but I'm going to show it again. The color of this homespun is Tudor, and they still have it because I saw it at Michael's not long ago. It's my triangular wrap that I make with the open lace work down the spine. I love the colors. I think it's springy and neutrals. And it feels good even in the spring or summer when you're inside with the AC on. Ain't it pretty? Got to run out first to get ink for the printer. I hear you. Okay, number 7. This craft includes the use of stickers, photos, markers, and different decorating items. When people look at the end result, they will be full of old memories. And I don't know that people do this a whole lot anymore. I think they mainly do it digitally now. I used to do it. What craft is this? Number 1, bookkeeping. 2, scrapbooking. 3, calligraphy. 4, origami. Simply Shelby saying hey to Dana. Oh, Dana said hey to Shelby. Scrapbooking. They still do, Denny? I used to, but I would spend so much time on one page with maybe just 1 or 2 photos on it. I've got some over at my mom and dad's. A couple of the books that I did finish. Sissy's saying, keep calm and crochet on. We're 1 minute away from leaving. Dina said, Karen, repeat, please. Karen says to Dina, did you get the prayer request about Miguel earlier? Was that about his cellulitis, Karen? I've got that on the prayer list. That his cellulitis in his, I think it was his left arm. I did get that. Maybe there's something else. Okay. We'll save the other two. No, the other three. Y'all help me remember that we got through number 7. And we'll pick up where we left off on Friday. You too, Trish. Mama Swift. I'm so glad y'all made it home safely and you're back with your beloved yarn. So glad you got to spend all that time with your... Oh, he broke his arm. He just had surgery on, Linda. Oh, my gosh. Well, if Dina will write that down, then, yeah, she'll... And Dina's asking, is Tina Crafts by the Rose, is she home yet? Oh, Crafty Bones, we are going to David Browning's. Hey, Laura, Mad Mimi. And Laura's on after David. You too, Froggy Went a Knitting. Thanks for coming. And Madonna's got a video. She said, when you have time, please watch her video or just let it run. Please give Madonna some watch time on what she's got there. And Madonna, I will do that too, even if it's this weekend. I know, poor Miguel. So let's squirrel raid. There's Madonna's got David's link up. Let's all go over to Bye Dago and everybody. Thank you so much, Ola Joe, and all of you for coming. Susan M. and everybody. I'm going to take a quick potty break and then we'll resume. Hey, Camille Vanilli. Of course, you strolling at the end. That's okay. Listen, Dolly Face Knits, Miss Camille. We're going to David Browning's. The link is right up there. Madonna put it up. So you want to join us over there? And after that, then we're going to Mad Mimi's to see what's going on with, Squirrel Raid. Squirrel Raid, David Browning's. Donna put it up again, so I'll go ahead and take off. We'll probably do a raid from David's over to Mad Mimi so we can see what's going on with our gifts of love. Hey, Joe, I love you too. We're leaving my joint and going over to David's joint, Joe. I love you and Miss Dana, and thank you so much for the help. Yep, it's booping time. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. And I'll see you in just a minute over there. Hold me a place. Boop, bitty, boop, boop. Forgot to mention Jane's husband. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, we heard. There's Gracie. I love you too, honey. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boop.